Hi everyone. In the last sessions we were discussing about fundamentals of forensic science, and in the last class we spoke about branches of forensic science. So let's continue with that topic. Last session we saw so many branches, like there just I gave an introduction about all the branches of forensic science. Now we will see some of the important branches of forensic science and how they are helping in legal investigation. One by one we will check it out. So first one is forensic ballistics. What is ballistics? The science of ballistics has been developed to facilitate the examination of firearms, ammunition and other related matter. So ballistics is the examination of firearm, ammunition and other related matter. It is the study of these firearms and ammunitions. Ballistics is generally used to refer to the study of trajectory of bullets and missiles. And the term forensic ballistics, if we are using this study of firearms and ammunition for the solving the legal issues, that is forensic ballistics. And this term forensic ballistics was coined by Colonel Goddard. This is very important, you have to remember this always. The term forensic ballistics was coined by Colonel Goddard. This means forensic ballistics means the systematic study of the firearms and ammunition used in the commission of crime for the purpose of investigation and identification. So in forensic ballistics what we are doing, we are studying the examination of firearms, ammunition and all other related matters related to this, or the matter related to these firearms for the purpose of investigation and identification. What does forensic division deals? So in forensic division, in the forensic science laboratory, the forensic division, what are they dealing with? If they are getting a firearm or ammunition or a cartridge case as an evidence, what they will do, they have to check whether the bullet has come from this particular firearm, or from which firearm this bullet or cartridge case is fired, and what is the range of the firearm, from what distance the culprit had fired this target, and all such things we have to find out. So ballistics division deals with examination of all types of firearms and ammunition to connect bullets and spent cartridge cases with a particular firearm to the exclusion of others. So maybe for misleading the investigation, the culprit will put one or two firearms in this particular crime scene, and from the body of the target we will get one or two bullets after autopsy. And what the investigating officer will do is that they will seize these two firearms, they will collect these two firearms and transport to the forensic science laboratory and this bullet. So the forensic scientist has to check whether the bullet in the body of the deceased person has come from which firearm, whether these two any of these two firearm or any other firearm. That is the main duty of the forensic ballistic expert. And determine time, range and angle of firing, then whether the seized firearm come under the purview of Arms Act. So these are the duties of ballistic division. Next branch is forensic medicine. Forensic medicine is a branch of medicine which deals with the application of medical knowledge in the administration of law and justice. So forensic medicine is the branch of medicine which deals with forensic medicine is the branch of medicine which deals with the application of medical knowledge in the administration of law and justice for solving the legal issues, or for solving an investigation. For administration of law, we are seeking, forensic is taking the help of the knowledge from the medicine, that is forensic medicine. A medical practitioner has to give evidence as an expert witness in a court of law to prove the innocence or guilt of an accused, or to authenticate or disprove criminal charge of assault, rape, or murder brought against an individual. So what the forensic expert has to do is that they have to do the autopsy, they have to collect the information from the death scene, and after that they have to give an expert witness in the court, like the post-mortem report, and what is the cause of death, and why what is the cause of injuries, which weapon used for this injury, and all such things. They have to give a report, and they have to give expert witness in the court also. So forensic medicine was previously known as medical jurisprudence, and this medical jurisprudence were derived from the Latin word jurisprudentia. This means juris means law and prudence means knowledge. So forensic medicine was known as medical jurisprudence earlier. In some other countries such as England and US, it is also known as legal medicine. So whatever the name may be, the thing is that they are using the knowledge of medicine for solving the legal issues. And forensic medicine is a vast subject and requires a thorough knowledge of all branches of medicine. So the forensic expert should know about, he should have all the knowledge about the all branches of medicine. The medical legal expert needs to take help from various subjects to arrive at the conclusion. So he has to seek the help of toxicologist, pathologist, biologist. So they have, everyone is linked for everyone should take help from each other for coming into a conclusion. Then he should be aware of the rules and regulations related to the practice and obligations. While doing an autopsy or before giving an expert evidence, he must know what are the sections under IPC or Criminal Major Acts, Indian Evidence Act, all these Indian laws. Like if in India, Indian laws, he must know. A knowledge of legal procedure and some sections of Indian Penal Code, Penal, PEN, not PI, Penal Code, Criminal Procedure Code, and Indian Evidence Act related to Indian Penal Code, Criminal Procedure Code, and Indian Evidence Act, PENAL, relating to various offences is also desirable. Next is forensic toxicology. So the word toxicology is derived from Greek word toxicon, which was used as a poisonous substance to arrowheads. So toxicology is derived from the word toxicon. And this, what does this means? It means unwanted effects created by certain substances. And forensic toxicology is a hybrid of analytical chemistry and fundamental toxicology principles. It is both, it's a hybrid science. They are using analytical chemistry and fundamental toxicology principle, and it is concerned with medical legal aspects of the harmful effects of chemicals on human beings. So even a common salt, if we are taking too much, or if we are drinking too much of milk, it is harmful. So this toxicology is dealing with the harmful effects on such kind of things on human beings. And mainly poisons. Poison is a substance which, when introduced into human body or brought into contact with any part, will produce ill effects or death by its local or systematic actions, or both. If we are intaking as a substance, or if we are in contact with some plants or something like that, it will act as irritants, or it will cause some harmful effects to our body. So that kind of substances are called poisons. And the first textbook on poison was written in 1814 by Matthew Joseph Orfila. He is a Spanish chemist, and he is considered as father of toxicology. This is also important. Next, toxicology division deals with the examination of viscera and stomach wash, vomit, etc. to determine poison of vegetable origin, inorganic salt and metals, drugs, pesticides, alcohol and other general poisons. Like after autopsy, the viscera from the forensic medicine department, after autopsy, what they will do is that they will collect all these viscera and they will send to toxicology division of forensic science laboratory. So the toxicology division they have to examine these viscera and whether this viscera contain, viscera means stomach, liver, spleen or lungs, kidney, all such things. So whether this contains any poisonous substances, if it contains poisonous substances, what is that substance, like that they have to examine, analyze. And the stomach wash, vomit and all these things for identifying the poison consumed by the person. Then examination of alcohol in blood and urine in drunken driving cases. And next one is forensic chemistry. Forensic chemistry is the use of chemistry to support litigation in civil and criminal laws. So the knowledge of chemistry, the scientific knowledge from chemistry we are taking and we are using for solving the civil and criminal cases. Its principle guide the analysis performed in modern forensic laboratory, emerged in Europe. Emerged in Europe in 1830s with advances by scientists including James Marsh. He is a British chemist. And forensic chemistry's roots lie in the medical legal investigation, toxicology and microscopy. And the physical evidences in chemistry division may include everyday items such as household chemicals, polymers and plastics, petroleum products, acids, explosive substances, narcotic drugs, etc. And chemistry division deals with the examination of petroleum products like petrol, diesel, kerosene. So in chemistry division, what they have to do is that whether any adulteration is there in this petrol, diesel, any lead or something like that is added more in petrol, diesel or kerosene, or if a suicide occurred or a burning case or a dowry death case, whether which accelerant means which kind of, like, is it a petrol, is it the kerosene or is it diesel, they have to identify. And then examination of inflammable material in suspected cases of arson, dowry death, etc. And then examination of substandard construction materials like bricks, cement, concrete, etc. So in a building collapse case or in any other civil cases such as related to building, then they have to identify whether the cement is adulterated or whether the concrete is adulterated, all kind of things. Then analysis of narcotics, dangerous drugs such as opium, ganja, bhang, LSD, heroin, etc. Then analysis of dyes, paint in hit and run cases and other chemicals with a view to ascertain their identity, quality and composition. So these kind of things chemistry divisions deals with. So in the next class we will continue other branches. Thank you.